Well, good evening, my friends, and welcome back. Cumberland Outdoorsman out here doing some more plinking with my original Remington Model 581 that I customized years ago. This is the original stock, but I added the checkering and the fore-end and grip cap piece. And I'm out here shooting some of this Cellular and Bellot club. This is new ammunition. And I don't know, I think I'm getting pretty good groups down there. So let me zoom in on that one target there and see what kind of group we can shoot with the next 5 shots. Okay, down there at 50 yards, I've got 2 targets tacked up against that same wooden block I've been shooting at. See if we get a little closer here. And we'll see how well this little rifle and ammo combination will do. We'll shoot a couple 5-shot groups here. See how well this Cellular and Bellot will perform. I'm going to shoot at the bottom target first, I think. All right, now we'll shoot at the top target. See where these land. Slightly different hold. All right, let's run down there and see what we've got. Action is open. Range is clear. Safe to go down range. Okay. Wow, wow, look at there, folks. Incredible. Incredible. Look at those groups. Okay. Well, guys, I know it's getting a little bit late and the light's starting to fade, but I wanted to get out here and shoot this original little Remington Model 581 This is my first 22. I bought this in 1979, and I've had it ever since. And that's for good reason, folks, because it's always been an exceptional shooter. I mean, just a real tack driver. And quite honestly, I like the Remington 580 series and 540 series rifles because they have such a great action, and in my opinion, they will outshoot a lot of other top-end 22 rimfire rifles. That's been my finding. I've got a whole collection of 22 rifles, and I've shot so many different kinds. I've shot Anschuts, I've shot CZs, all fine rifles. You know, I had a 452, but it could not keep up with that 581, I'm here to tell you. It just couldn't. And it shoots most ammunition exceptionally well. And I just recently picked up some of this S&B, Cellular and Bellot Club. Last fall, there was a gun show in the local area, and the sporting goods store was carrying some of this, so I bought 5 boxes of it. I wish I had bought more, because right now it's getting hard to find. This is absolutely great ammunition, especially for the price. I wish I'd have bought 5 bricks of it. But anyway, I'm on the lookout because they still make it. Now what you saw me shoot down here was from right here to down there, just over 50 yards, where I normally shoot in all my videos. I got my steel targets set up and my silhouettes and everything else. And here's the target. What you saw is exactly the way it happened here. You know, if I shoot a group that's that big or that big or that big, I'm going to show you the way that I encountered it right here at my shooting bench. That way you know what to look for, you know, if it's something that you want to try out in your rifle or pistol, you know. And I'm going to be trying that in my Smith & Wesson 41 and my Ruger Mark IV. You can bet on that. I believe that's going to perform really well. But here are the 2 groups that I shot. This is the first 5-shot group at 50 yards. And you can see from there to there is about a ½ inch. That's a ½ inch group right there. I measured it. It's exactly 4.9 or 0.49, I should say. And then this group right here is nothing short of phenomenal. Never mind these 2 right here. Those were 2 shots that I took to sight it in. I had to come down with the reticle a little bit. It's still shooting just a tad to the right, but that's a 1 whole group at 50 yards. That's about the size of an aspirin tablet. That gun got leaded in with that 5-shot group, you know, shooting these 2 shots and then these 5 here. And after it got leaded in, that's the kind of groups it shoots. That's 1/4 inch groups. And, you know, it does that on a regular basis. And that's why I've held on to this little rifle for so long. You know, I get a lot of comments from other viewers and other shooters out there. Well, my gun will shoot, you know, just as good or whatever. I'm not doubting it, but just like I mentioned in my last shooting video, you know, if your gun shoots that well, we'd like to see it. You know, post a video. That's all I'm saying. Not doubting you, not at all. I know there's rifles out there that can shoot. There's one of them right there on the bench. But just wanted to show you, you know, I've got nothing fancy here. I don't have an adjustable rest. I've got a plywood board right here on top of an old metal table with a sandbag. That's it, you know. The rest of it is just the gun and the ammunition. That's how well it performs. Well guys, before I close the video, let me just add that I wanted to put a little emphasis on just how accurate the 22 long rifle truly can be, and that is nothing short of absolutely phenomenal, you know. With the naked eye, you can't hardly even see that down there at 50 yards. I mean, it's just incredible. But, you know, that's one of the reasons that I like to use European ammunition, German, British, or this ammo here made in the Czech Republic. But I'll tell you what, it's just phenomenal how well this ammunition is made. And I wish American ammo makers could match that. I mean, there's some good ones like CCI out there, but I'll tell you what, the competition's pretty stiff, folks. because the Europeans, they've got it down to a fine art. They make good ammo. I know, I've tested it all out here. Ely, SK, which is Lapua, really, and this stuff here, you know, and several others. Just in the last shooting video, I tested some ammo made in Brazil, and I don't know how well it'll do in this rifle. It may do just as well, if not similarly. I've got another 581 that I shot down here at 50 yards, and it groups about a ½ an inch, maybe a little over, but pretty darn good, especially for the price of the ammo. So, you know, just saying. The possibility is there as long as the quality is controlled in the proper way, you know. So folks, there it is. Another shooting session out here at my shooting bench, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So thanks a lot for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, no matter what your outdoor pursuit happens to be, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. But also, hit that like button, smash that old bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this one will be coming your way. So till next time, take good care of yourselves, and if you get out and go target shooting, have a lot of fun. Just make sure you do it safely. I'll be seeing you.